Welcome to the Lovely Radio Show with your host, Miss Toy, bringing the love back to radio with quality music owned by the artists and producers, updates and great content for my lovely listeners. Women's History Month is a time to reflect on the courage of women in the past generations and to celebrate how their efforts and bravery afforded women the opportunity and freedoms they have today. And today, ladies of hip hop during Women's Month. I have a West Coast rap legend and artist, Iammie of the group, the Five Footers. Introduce yourself, sis. How you doing?
Hey, what's up? All is well, you know, positive vibes, just chilling.
Nothing but positive vibes. You know that. I had to have, one of my partners on in Women History Month. You know what I'm saying? And I want y'all to know that, I got a long history with Iammie, you know what I'm saying? But we're gonna go back. I'm gonna let her tell a story, but any guest that I bring on a lovely radio show, I have a history with them. So we're gonna get into that. But at the same time, give them a little history about yourself.
Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah. I'm from Dayton, Ohio. I've been living on the West Coast for over a decade. So I'm definitely, uh, Cali raised, Dayton made,
Yeah,
most
yeah.
definitely.
Say that.
Um, yeah, I got a super history with some of the most legendary female rappers on the West Coast. So you know, I'm just honored to be a part of such a amazing roster of female artists. It's crazy. It's a definitely a dream come true. That is for sure. And I don't even think my dream was this vivid. I didn't even know, all these magical people would come into my life.
Well,
So
you're magical as well. You know what I'm saying? It couldn't be a female West Coast side without you in it. You know what I'm saying? Your contribution
okay.
to the five footers, you know what I'm saying? Let's talk about that real quick. If y'all not familiar with the five footers, Warren G, you know, uh he did some real great things as far as highlighting some females on the West Coast, and we're proud of that. So talk about the five footer history a little bit.
Oh yes. That was just a really amazing part of the journey. It was the five footers and then it was Unit Five. So
Yeah.
I was a part of the crew. So we got some mixtapes together. We got a lot of songs, it's just amazing to be, around other female MCs who inspire you,
Yeah.
to, raise the bar for yourself and, just that sisterhood, that person to bounce ideas off of and just like, they say stone sharpen stone
Mm-hmm.
like that. So it just was an amazing experience, you
And
know.
and
Um,
that's dope, you know what I'm saying, for the West Coast to even have, but even without any inspiration from the females, what was your inspiration? Without even having a sisterhood, first of all, what, gave you the inspiration to get involved in it? Because you didn't know about a sisterhood before you got in it, right?
I mean, I always had a love for female MCs. MC Light is my favorite female rapper, and that's what really made me want to rap was Paper Thin
Yeah.
and Cappuccino. Like, oh my God, just like Light, I cram to understand you. Like, I mean, she was just lyrical. She was dope. She was cute. She
Mm-hmm.
was just, that was my style because I was the girl that's hanging out with all the boys, freestyling,
Mm-hmm.
breakdancing, beatboxing. So I grew up on hip hop. Like, you know what I mean? I used to play the flute and the clarinet when I was little. And so my grandmother couldn't afford my lessons one day. And then it's like my world went dark. But then hip hop was right on the block and it was free. And you
Mm-hmm.
could just do it. And like everybody was there on the corner doing it. And it just was a lifestyle. You know what I mean? Like early on, like I can remember a friend of mine, I had groups. I was in the studio working with the Ohio players, like in my city, Dayton, Ohio. So I would do shows there locally, and just it got to the point where it's like I gotta go. Like it's more
Right.
in the world, and I gotta go get it.
You like, I got to go be a part of this. I'm proud of
Yeah,
you for taking a chance and stepping out on faith. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, you never know who you're gonna meet in this business. This is true. You know what I mean? You never know if that person is gonna change your life. So did you have a life-changing moment with anyone in particular?
Oh yes, most definitely. Mike City and Sunshine Anderson. I'm a co-wrote
Hey, City.
that part.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I co-wrote "Heard It All Before" by Sunshine Anderson. So
That's
that's
dope.
definitely one
Yes.
of the biggest highlights of my career. Being a rapper, I had no idea the first thing that would, put some real money in my pocket would be R&B, not even
Yeah.
rap.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's
That
true. And if y'all, hey, y'all just learned something new on the lovely radio show. You know what I'm saying? Now y'all see that we have the songwriters in pocket over here always. You know what I'm saying? You didn't even know. You learned something new today, right here on the lovely radio show. And shout out to everybody in my chat. Hey, Ma, hey, KYs, hey, Hella, Auntie, you just got the link. And shout out to anybody else that's listening that I may not know and see your name directly, but I feel your energy that you're here for the females and Women's History Month, and we appreciate that. We want to give the females the flowers that we deserve. You know what I'm saying? While we here, can we just get that understood? This is what
yeah,
the lovely radio show is all about, and I know we always bring a special guest every week, but when we have the females, I just want y'all to tune in just a little bit closer. You know what I'm saying, and share just a little bit more because it's somebody that didn't know that there was other females in this business that actually write and made a major contribution to some of the music that you listen to still today. Because you listen to Heard It All before.
it's an anthem.
It's
Like a,
anthem. It's the ladies' anthem. You know what I'm saying? And shout out to
yeah,
Sunshine and shout out to
yes,
Mike City. And you were just working with Mike City on a new project.
yeah. I have a EP we just finished called Imagination.
Imagination. Yeah, I see you working hard. And when I see you
Okay.
working hard, especially with my dope, warriors out there that's actually waiting for people like yourself, you know what I'm saying? Because I know me and Mike City have about 4 projects that we've done. And he's also on my That Girl album, you know what I'm saying? So it's like from 20 years ago, and now we have about 4 new projects and many projects that we are putting in the library. Is that something that you're working on as far as, I know Mike City, what he's about, but is other producers out there trying to involve you in syncing your songs and movies and
That's what we're doing. I've had some placements. So
good?
I have some stuff in a show called Bigger and
Yeah,
another show called Flatbush Misdemeanors. So
yeah,
I've definitely been getting some placements. So that's the same thing. Me and Mike been working on
that's
getting.
dope. I love that. I love that.
So yeah,
Well, elaborate on that. How does that feel, to actually specifically be writing for, these television shows or, working with
yeah,
producers who have the connections with the music supervisors?
yeah. It's dope. It's really dope. I'm really excited about it. Um, it's a lot of freedom in it. Like I can just like dumb out and just be as creative as I want to be. No pressure, no stress.
Mm-hmm,
You know
mm-hmm.
what I mean? And
Yeah,
I'm always up for the challenge.
you
So
are.
it's like if I get like I'm always like thinking outside of the box in some way to, just do my own thing, like not, sound like somebody else or anything like that. So I love it. It's fun. I'm
Well,
I'm
you
just
have that
like,
down pat. I didn't ever think you sounded like anyone. You know what I mean? You have a unique style as well as a unique look. You know what I mean? And I feel like when Cavi was working on his projects for the 420 and also the Christmas album, and I every time I got in there, I saw you. I just know I respect your hustle and that you're on point and on time when it's time to show up for the females, and that makes us, you know, um, stronger as a unit. Sometimes a lot of people don't come, you know what I mean, because they don't probably think that their contribution will be needed or added, but the more the merrier. To me, I feel like when the guys call out for the females, they always feel like they call me. But one thing, I'm probably called last and I come first, you understand? So when I
mhm,
show up and I see who's actually there and who's actually making their contribution, it makes me proud to know that some of the people that I started with, you know what I'm saying, in this business, I could see looking around me actually doing some of the
right.
work. You know what I'm saying? So
Definitely.
congratulations on the projects and the things that you have done. I know there's more to come. Um, But during this Women's History Month, you know what I'm saying, the bravery and efforts that have afforded some of us great opportunities like myself, you know, I thank the females that came ahead of me to pave the way, you know, so that we can continue on this path. And no matter where it is right now, I always feel like when things get in, you know, disarray, that's when it's time for things to just scatter all over the place and come back together and start over. So
Right.
even though we feel like it's a lot going on in hip hop right now, and the females maybe, you know, looking a little crazy right now, I feel like in order for us to make sure that we don't look crazy is that we stay in it. So is that part of your, you know, long term commitment, is to be a part of hip hop for the duration?
Definitely, definitely. I love music. I love music, and that's never gonna stop. It's never gonna change.
Good, good.
So, you know, when you love something so much, it's pretty much I'm too far in at this point. I wouldn't even probably know how to function in some other areas. No, I'm just
Right.
joking.
No,
I'm
you're
just
very
joking.
creative. Who are some of the other people that you work with? And you know, what are some of the other projects that you have coming out?
Some of the other people, oh my God, I have people that I'm lined up to work with. I've been, in my own head. But yeah, it's quite a few other people, that have sent me beats that I
Good.
need to attend to. Rhythm D,
Rhythm, yeah, rhythm.
that's
Shout out to
class.
rhythm. That's class.
Okay, I don't want to get myself in trouble. It's like,
They like, okay,
uh,
well, get to work now since you're gonna shout their name
exactly,
out since they
exactly. You already know. I'm like,
I mean,
yeah,
is it important for you to you know, learn more about the business, or would you rather, you know what I'm saying, have someone always to like record you and make sure that your vocals are fine, you know what I mean? Or do you feel like investing in that part of the game is important to you?
yeah, it's definitely important. I have a setup at home. I have a pre-production setup, so yeah, that's important.
Yeah,
You know, definitely. So I'm teaching myself.
good.
You know, um, just I'm to the core of me. I'm a writer, and so I have learned
Absolutely.
that let people do their jobs because
Yeah.
I can't do everything, and
No,
I
but
realize
one thing
so.
about being your
I
own
know how to do
engineer.
it.
Yeah, no, one thing about being your own engineer, you know, I'm engineering myself as well, but I'm not mixing and mastering. That's one thing about
Yeah, I'm
another
not.
artist need
You
to understand that part. It's okay
know,
to help your producers along the way, because the more
almost
work that you can get done, the more placements you can have. So I just wanted them to understand I'm not the only one over here with a studio. My partners,
oh
they
no,
all got studios. Neb Love just sent in some music for my 420 album. She's engineering herself as well. B Flies at the house. You know what I'm saying? It's just a team effort, is what I'm saying, and most people
almost
don't understand.
definitely.
You know, and that's
Yeah, I mean, I even
important.
do beats. I do beats as well. I just haven't been, presenting them to the world, but I have some stuff that I've produced myself
Uh huh.
and that
Good.
I've written. So I'm, working on that, and it's a totally different sound. It's like world music, like I like
Yeah.
EDM, I like techno, and I like,
Yeah.
different. I like jazz. I like so many different patterns, and there's just so much to be explored.
Yep.
So I'm on that,
Yeah. Well, we
just
encourage you, you know what I'm saying, because you have an outlet right here on the Lovely Radio Show when you do have your music, your beats, and, you know, even new songs. Of course, we've been playing you over here on Lovely Radio. This is just your first time coming through, but we've been playing you
wow.
over here. You know what I'm saying? This is what it is. This is, you know, this is just your special invite to let you know that we care about your music over here, and we appreciate what you bring to the culture. And you know, we see you out here being a lady, you know what I mean, we see you out here doing warrior business, and we want to highlight and let you know that we want to give you your flowers here, and your music is always welcome here on the Lovely Radio Show, you know what I mean.
Thank
Me as, you know, an artist in this business, I know it's hard when you see so much going on and you never think that someone is paying attention to the little details. And you know, that's what getting this radio show is all about for me. Not just me highlighting myself as an artist, but also paying attention to the hard work that's being put in around me that, you know, makes me magical. You know what I'm saying? if I didn't have some magical people around me, I didn't feel like I could make all these different things happen without that energy. So I appreciate you bringing that to the table. Iammie, and KY's in there calling you Pinky. Let's just talk about that. You know what I'm saying?
That's dope. I love the show. I love the name. I love it. And you look dope doing it. So.
Thank you. It's the love that we was missing in the business. And I want to make sure that that's never forgotten. And that if anybody thought that I didn't have love, or, you know what I'm saying, didn't listen to the artist, it's a certain energy that I look for in this business. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not for everybody, and everybody not for me. But the lovely radio show is for all genres of music. We have music artists coming from Guadeloupe. We have music artists coming from South Africa, and we have tons of great submissions sent in every week, so that most people can listen to the show and play their music, because they don't think that we listening out here. And I don't listen to the program radio. You're not gonna program me to listen to the same 4 songs every day. You know what I mean? So
right.
We getting our streams up over here, and also it makes a difference for the artists who own their music. So if you own your music and you would like to submit your music, make sure you send in your links and your bio to goe@misstoymusic.com, so we can put you in the lovely mix. And with this lovely mix today, you're gonna get some female MCs. You're gonna get some Iammie. You know what I mean? Shout out to everybody that's in the damn chat today. I see y'all. I appreciate y'all showing some love for the ladies in Women's History Month. And anybody you want to shout out and show some love and, tell them that you appreciate them?
Me?
Yeah. Anybody you want to shout out that's showing you love?
Yeah, definitely. Definitely want to shout out my girl, Queen is Divine. My homegirl Godmother, she's always posting me. My girl Kiss Major,
yeah,
she be posting me. My girl Tiny, my girl Maeva, you of course, Miss Toy.
Thank
you.
you.
Fly for always making me laugh.
Yes.
Off the hook. Oh my.
Women's History Month. Yes, that's what I'm saying. We need that support from each other. So make sure y'all sharing, liking, commenting under our posts when we put things up. Make sure you sharing, liking, and posting the comments in your story so that we can see it and we can share it. And our fans can see that we have other fans beside them. You know what I'm saying? So they start looking around like, oh, somebody else know who this is. Oh yeah, they know who it is. So shout out to everybody who do that already. You know what I'm saying? I want to give y'all some love and flowers for actually doing it without us having to tell you. But this is what makes it count for us. This is how it counts as independent artists. And that's why we over here on the Lovely Radio Show showing love and playing the music that streams all over the country. So Lovely Radio Show streaming in 9 countries, or maybe more now because we're in a new year. But we're thankful for the 9 countries that show us so much love by streaming the show. And if you go on Spotify or Tidal, you can see the Lovely Radio Show and you can stream from there. You know what I mean? It's just love all the way around the board. You know what I'm saying? So wherever we can see that the streams are working for you, or, where we can see the countries are really up high on the stats, we start showing more love and putting that in the playlist. So I'm glad I had to have you, you know what I'm saying, during Women's History Month. This is beautiful. This is beautiful.
Oh yeah, this is super dope. I couldn't pick a better month to be here.
See, that's what I'm saying. It's perfect timing because God is the best of planners always. And I'm thankful to be back here on this Thursday. Y'all know I've been in Chi-Town, and I'm back, and I touched down to get right back to business. So if you haven't already been to misstoymusic.com, make sure you go right on over there. I have a new album out produced by KY. It's called On Everything. And also my 420 album that's coming out on 420, produced by JPad the Juggernaut, will be out on 420. And if you would like to work with me, of course, you can always go to goe@misstoymusic.com and let me know what you have going on, and we can discuss business. How's that going? You've been working with artists that, would love to have features with you. How does that work with you?
Oh yeah, definitely. I got features with quite a few people, quite a few females, quite a few guys. Pretty much, if you hit me up and I like the beat and you dope, I'll get on your shit.
Tell them how to do that. Tell them where to find you and how to, do that, so we can get into some of this lovely mix with the females on the West.
Yep. One Iammie on Instagram. Just the number one Iammie. Hit me up. Hit me in a DM. You know, we just coordinate from there.
Yeah. Any jewels, anything that we don't know about Iammie that you would like to share with the lovely listeners?
Uh, you know, just man, it's crazy out here. I say that. I say to, the young people that's getting in this game or that's already in this game, we gotta find a way to curb this violence that's going on. We gotta find a way to conduct ourselves in a more respectable way. I'm not saying, you gotta be a saint, don't have fun, but I'm saying it should be, we should be proud of who we are, and that should mean something.
Yeah.
The way
Yeah.
we conduct ourselves when we go outside.
This is a very important topic as far as you guys know. It's been a lot of deaths, and we're pretty much in the forefront of a lot of things that we have no control. But at the end of the day, if we can find some kind of peace in our community where we can all live amongst each other and try to form some kind of unity where we can grow and be prosperous together, I think that would change a lot. I know it's going a lot going on with the economy and it's wars and things like that, but just stay prayed up, y'all. And it's a lot that you can learn if you just study, instead of reacting. I think it's a lot of reactivists out there instead of activists.
Most
Everybody reacting to whatever is going on. And some things are not even our business, you know what I'm saying, as Black people. And I just want I love that message that you just said at the end. I appreciate you even bringing that love and attention and awareness to the violence that's been going on in our community and the suffering that's been going on for a long, long time. So
because it's the kids, it's the young people, they need to know that they're very important and the future depends on them. It really does. And the younger people are looking up to you guys. So
mhm,
it's like, you have to know you can't have that attitude like, oh, it's not my job. It no, when you sign up for this, it kind of is.
it is.
It kind of just is. You know what I mean? It's like, it's who's gonna do it? Us. No one else is gonna do it. We have to do it.
Yeah. And through the music, we've been doing it for a long time and I guess it's overlooked, but a lot of females that I know, what I'm saying, speak positivity and life into their music. So if you want to continue to live, listen to music that, makes you feel like that you should live.
Living.
Don't listen to music that's limiting you from life. You know what I'm saying? We don't make music over here like that. We want something that's gonna make you vibrant, make you want to hustle, motivate you to do better. Okay, so if this music that you're doing right now, make sure you're putting some positive in it. You know, we're not telling you to make church music. If that's what you need to do, if that's what you're good at, you might not even know you're good at it. So just try it and leave some of this innocence, you know what I'm saying, for these kids to have is all I'm saying too. You know what I'm saying? It's no way at 11, 7 through 11 and even through 7 through 13 that I was even considered, you know what I'm saying, considering myself grown. I didn't have a cell phone. I wasn't worried about having a car. I wasn't worried about having makeup on. I wasn't, you know what I'm saying? So if we could just let these kids just be kids for a little while, y'all, please, please. I beg
That's
y'all.
so true. And also, I want to also say prayers go out to Apple
Apple
Watts.
Watts, yes.
I saw she was in a terrible car accident. So she's in
Yes.
critical. So just want to say prayers, send
And
prayers up for her, send healing light and love and energy her way.
oh yeah, we know a lot of great people out here on the West Coast, and our thoughts and prayers are going up for Apple Watts. And if you guys are not familiar, she was on Love and Hip Hop for a little bit, and we all know her because we are at West Coast and all of the the stripper club scenes and all the parties and different things, and we're used to seeing a lot of our loved ones in these environments, and so we get to know one another. And in case y'all don't understand, we don't know each other from TV like that. We know each other from real life. And we really send genuine love and prayers out for her while she's going through this stuff during this tragic time right now. It was an accident. We are sending prayers up. It was 1 to 10 messages came through, and I saw that earlier that he had put it in the story as well. Because we all are familiar with each other. So I give you your flowers today, sis. and we give all the females that came before us the flowers, that they continue to move forward. You know what I'm saying? That we are here where we are today, able to conduct our own individual businesses and continue to bring to the culture this fabulousness that we have. So Iammie is one of my homegirls and my warriors in this business. We own, y'all heard a bunch of stuff. You just heard Smokes So Strong on that Cavi Blessed and Highly Flavored album. You know what I'm saying? 420, he told me, it's time to come on out on 420. So I guess I'll be seeing you, at the Vortex. Hey.
Oh, hey, we turning up.
We turning up at the Vortex. So you know what I'm saying?
There.
Man, it's gonna be so lovely. I like the production and everything that I'm seeing going on over there at Canon Entertainment. Cavi's always been, right above, some of the greatest, you know what I'm saying? And right there. And whether we all see it or not, just know that it's some great producers and great, artists that's working amongst us. You know what I'm saying? Everybody just be looking for that one person. But no, it takes this whole village. So Cavi is part of this hip hop village on the West Coast. And I want you guys to continue to support. Go to Iammie's page, One Iammie on Instagram. Go to Cavi, the secret specialist. Go in some of my followers and see who I'm following and follow some of those people. These are some great warriors that I work with throughout the years, and I will continue to work with. So again, thank you. If you have any last words, we're gonna go into this lovely mix so we can play some of this music and get some of this money that Nipsey talking about, is mailbox money.
Okay, that part, we all need that. Yeah, I just want to say thank you to everybody that's tapping in and watching right now. Feel free to follow me.
Yes.
And y'all have a beautiful, blessed evening. And, keep it positive. Don't let nobody drain you of your energy and try to bring you down, because, people try to do it, but don't let them win. And just keep vibrating high.
You heard it right here on the Lovely Radio Show with your girl, Miss Toy and Iammie. And we're going to keep it real lovely. We're going to keep it real. Women, run it up, run it up. Let's go. It's your girl, Miss Toy, right here on the Lovely Radio Show. Boom.